We're live. Now we got this nice background instead of the white wall. It's nice. I need like a sign online. Like once I hit live, I need to just be like, you know how Chad and JT. Okay, well, we can talk about that offline. What's up, y'all? Good morning. No, just like, oh, what up? Good morning, and you know, we got Bay, we got the Bean. What's up, Danny? Danny, your sister's friend.
Huh?
Danny, your sister's friend, is in the.
Oh, Danny?
Yeah.
Hi, Danny.
Karina says hi. What's up, Paula? What up, Carlos? What's up, man? How we doing, y'all? Happy Monday. Giving peeps a minute to get up on in here. And then, yeah, I'm gonna grab my water real fast. Where's your mom been for the morning?
I don't know.
Never mind. One more. Alright. Like a minute or so, and we'll get things rolling. I'm doing my pre-mobility stretch. Getting it ready. So get your mats out, get a little towel action, water. 30 seconds. So today's stretching, always going to be a good amount of hips, but we're getting the upper back a little bit more than normal perhaps. There'll be a lot of rotations, or a good amount of rotations going on. And yes, some hip stuff as well. Good amount of hips is always good. Alrighty. Ready, babe?
Uh-huh.
Alright. So let's go ahead and let's start in a cross-legged position, but whatever you just did, whatever felt natural, let's go ahead and do the weird way. So the other cross-leg.
Oh.
Yeah, uncross. There we go. So strange. Alright, yeah, it's gonna feel a little weird. So, sitting up nice and tall through the spine. Crown of your head reaching towards the ceiling. Hands can either be face up, face down, whatever's gonna be more comfortable for you. In the yoga land, they say face up if you want to receive energy, face down if you're trying to kind of ground down a little bit. So whatever you're looking for. Well, let's just go ahead and start to notice our breath. Trying to expand primarily through the stomach. So using our diaphragm to breathe. Shoulder blades roll down and back, so space between our shoulders, or traps in our ears. We don't want to be all scrunched up. Alrighty, so today for our little breathwork introduction, we're gonna go. Sorry, this is a little loud. We're gonna go 3-second inhale. We're gonna pause for 3 seconds, and then we're gonna go 3-second exhale. And we're gonna do a couple rounds of that, and we're just gonna breathe through our nose here. Once again, trying to fill up stomach first. So 3-second inhale. 3-second pause. 3-second exhale. Inhale, same thing. Pause. Exhale through the nose. Same thing. Inhale 3 seconds. Pause. We're sitting up tall. Exhale through the nose. One more round. Inhale, 3 seconds. Sitting up tall. Exhale. Excuse me, pause, 3 seconds. Exhale. We'll just kind of find the normal cadence of breath here. We'll do a small little trap stretch to begin. So let's go right arm behind the small of your back. Left hand can be wherever. Try to have it free, so not holding on to your knee. And then we'll go left ear to left shoulder. And maybe like kind of going back and forth right here. Just trying to stretch out our right side primarily. So to do some neck rolls, you can go complete rotations. And then go ahead and switch. We'll go left arm behind the small of your back. Right ear to right shoulder. Stay static at first, so just trying to really reach, opening up through this left trap, which can be tight on a lot of us. And then go ahead and start to rock back and forth. And then you can go ahead and rotate. Make sure to go both ways on your rotation. Three, two, one. Go ahead and release. Let's go both arms up overhead. And then we'll just go ahead and forward fold. Hands are planted. If you can, or what we're looking to do here is crawl your fingers as far forward as you can. So rooting down through our sit bones, crawling our fingers forward. Finding our breath, settling back in. Notice what happened to your breath once we started moving. Let's go ahead and come up. And then we'll go ahead and switch up your leg positioning here. Both arms up overhead. And then we'll just take our forward fold, different leg cross. Fingers are crawling forward, but once again, we're rooted down through the hips. Finding our breath. Alright, let's go ahead and come up. We'll release. We're going to just go ahead and find your way to your all fours position. So hands and knees, tabletop, whatever you want to call it. We're going hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Let's start with how we always do. So let's go ahead and juice it on up. Hip rotations, hip circles, any direction that's calling to you. Maybe they're big circles, maybe they're small. But also try not to be too predictable. Switching things up, making sure to go the opposite way on your rotation. Three, two, one. Go ahead and reset. We'll come back to all fours. We're going to do some fire hydrants. So we're just going to do a couple on each side. So what a fire hydrant is, what you're going to do first, kind of root down through your left side. Right knee, you're going to raise it directly lateral, so directly sideways. And we're just going to work through what I really want you guys to do. Pause at the top, and then we'll lower back down. So just work through a couple reps on your own here. Right knee out, completely to the right. Small pause at the top. And then we're right back down. Let's hit one more on that right side. And we'll go ahead and reset and switch. So right knee will be planted, left knee out, pausing, and then controlling as you come back down. Really trying to stay stable through this right side. So not trying to shift our hips too much. Should be feeling this in the side booty. One more on the left side. And then we'll go ahead and come back down. What up, Eric? Alright, so take your right hand, let's go ahead and kind of rest it or grab the back of your neck. You're gonna rotate your left elbow up towards the ceiling or sky, depending on if you're outside, and coming down. So what we're really trying to focus on here is mobility through the middle of our back. So try to keep your hips as still as you can. Inhale as you open up. Exhale as you come down. Working with your breath here. Exhale as you come down. Inhale opens up. Let's get one more rep here. And then we'll go ahead and switch. So right arm's flat, same thing on your left side. So just gonna reset through the hips. We're trying to stay still there. As you send that left elbow up, we inhale. Exhale. Right there. Let's go ahead and get one more nice glorious inhale. Exhale. And we'll go ahead and reset back to all fours. Let's go ahead. Feet together, knees apart, sink your hips back, child's pose. Crawl your fingers long. Sink your hips back simultaneously. Just crawl your fingers over to the right side. So like if we're going for 3 on the clock. We're still rooted down through our hips, so like an extra little side body stretch for this left side here. Maybe. Hug your parents. And go ahead and crawl your fingers on over to your left side, so like 9 on the clock. Really good little side body stretch to this right side. Let's go ahead and crawl your fingers back to the center. Come back up to all fours. Let's go ahead and take a kind of very similar to a child's pose, but we're going to go ahead and take an embryo. So you're going to send your hands back, palms up. And then go ahead and just rest your forehead on the mat. And just breathe. Coming back to our breath here. Alright, let's go ahead and come back up to all fours. Send your knees back a little bit. Hips are going to come forward, and then we'll just drop them on down to the ground. Move your hands down slightly towards kind of like your bottom ribs. Press up. Shoulders are broad, collarbones broad right here. And we're in our cobra. Glutes are relaxed. Find a nice slow cadence of breath. Sink your hips back, child's pose. And let's go ahead. Tuck your toes. Hands are planted. We'll come to our plank position, then shift your hips up for a down dog. Pedal it on out. So bend one knee at a time here. Switching out the calf. Let's go ahead and step forward with your right foot. Step it to the outside of your palms, and then we'll just go ahead and drop your left knee down to the ground. Untuck your left toes, and then just lean forward. Maybe kind of heel toeing this right foot out to the right a tad bit. We're looking for a little hip stretch. Stretch your lizard lunge. Keep your left hand on the ground. Right arm's going to rotate up towards the ceiling. Go right hand planted, left arm opens up. A little awkward rotation. Go ahead and plant both hands on the ground. Tuck your toes on that left side, send your right foot up, 3-legged dog. We're going to plant your right toes. Step your left foot forward. Heel toe out to the left side, untuck your back toes, and then lean into it. Lizard lunge on the other side. Find your breath here. Gradually, as you exhale, trying to sink your hips a little bit closer to your mat. Right hand on the ground, left arm opens up. A little rotation. Go ahead and reset. Left arm on, left hand on the ground, or right arm on the ground and breath. We'll go ahead and reset. Tuck your right toes, left foot up, three-legged dog. Plant your left toes. We're going to take a pigeon on your right side. So right knee, right behind your right palm. Once you've found this, get your left foot back. And we'll come up. A little forearm stretch here as well. So if you got it, rotate your fingertips to face yourself. If you have any sort of like bicep tendonitis going on, your elbow gets a little bit achy whenever you do stuff, especially after you exercise. Stretch your forearms. So if you don't feel any stretch in your right glute, scoot that left foot back a tad bit. Go ahead and release your forearms back to normal, so fingers are forward. Nice and tall through the spine. And then we'll go ahead and lower down to a sleeping pigeon, come into our forearms here. Maybe head comes to the mat. Once again, every exhale, just letting your body know it's okay, letting your nervous system know it's okay. So gradually allowing with every exhale. We'll go ahead and come back up to your palms. Tuck your left toes. We'll send that right foot up, three-legged dog. Switch, so right foot's planted, left knee is forward, bend it as much as you need to. And let's get that right foot back. Pigeon on our left side. So same thing, we'll go ahead and rotate our fingertips to face ourselves. Feel this little forearm stretch. I don't want you to put a super ton of pressure on your forearms. I want you to be kind of on your left knee on those. Go ahead and release. We're up nice and tall, broad collarbone, then we'll slowly come down to our forearms for a little sleeping pigeon. Go ahead and have your forehead come down to the mat if that feels all good, and then just breathe. Find that nice relaxed cadence of breath. This can be a lot. And honestly, if you've got time for one stretch, do a pigeon. We'll go ahead and come back up to your palms. Tuck your right toes, left foot up, three-legged dog. Plant both feet, regular down dog. Take a quick little pedal, so bend one knee at a time. Let's go ahead and walk your feet to meet your hands. So we're at the front of our mat, head's hanging heavy, generous bend to your knees here. Let's go ahead and inhale. We'll come up to rise, both hands up overhead. Then we'll drop it down to heart center. Let's take a little steeple grip, so a little pistol grip here, pointer fingers, and then go up overhead. Avoid shrugging your shoulders up, so shoulders are rolled down your back. We're active through our feet here, so big toe, pinky toe, heel, glued to the ground. And maybe even turning your toes out slightly. So active through our legs. Kind of our knees rise a little bit because we're turning our quads on. Rooted down. Let's take a half moon to the right. So we're going to go ahead kind of crunch through this right side. Left pec is up towards the ceiling. We'll go ahead and come back up to our standing position. Inhale. Exhale, left side, crunching through, right chest is opening up. Go ahead and reset. Hands to heart center. So we're forward on your mat. Let's go ahead, take a step back with your left foot. Turn it out slightly. We're going to take a warrior two pose. So we're going to bend into this front knee. Arms are going to come out to a T. And we're looking forward. We're going to do a side angle right here. So we're going to do kind of rooting down through our hips. So you're going to reach forward with your right fingertips. And once we've reached as far as we can, arms come out to a T. Kind of in line with our ankle right here. And we're opening up one line of energy through our fingertips. Really reaching through, rooting down through this left knife edge of your foot here. Let's go ahead and come back up to our warrior two. Reverse the warrior. So left arm's going to kind of glide down this left leg. And first reach your right fingertips up, and then we'll go up and over. Let's go back to warrior two. We'll go ahead and come back to the front of our mat. Soft bend in the knees, shift your hips back. We'll come down, plant your hands to a plank, walk back to our plank position, slowly lower to the ground. Little mini chaturanga over here. Press up for your cobra. Go a nice broad through the collarbone. Find your breath, slow it down for just a second. Tuck your toes, hips up high, down dog. Let's go ahead and step forward with, was it right foot or left foot? Left foot.
Left foot forward.
Yeah, let's go left foot forward, sorry. And let's go ahead and find our warrior two. So generous bend in this left knee, arms out to a T, root it down. Root it down. First reaching through our left fingertips, and then go ahead, take that side angle, so fingertips towards the ground, kind of inside of the calf area here, and then we're reaching up, one line of energy. Let's go ahead and come back up to our warrior two. We'll exhale, reverse to warrior. Right arm kind of gliding down that right leg. We'll windmill our hands down, plant zone. Then we'll come to our plank position. Slowly lower down, chaturanga. Press up for our cobra, broad collarbone. Inhale. Exhale, send your hips back, child's pose. Let's go ahead and slowly make our way to your back. Legs are long, toes are active, so toes are up. Interlace your hands around your right leg. Pull it in. Half when we're leaving pose here, so pulling our leg up towards our right armpit. So maybe up and out a tad bit, but using your upper body strength here. Go ahead and send this right knee over to our left side. So we'll do a rotation. Maybe your arms out to a T, maybe your bent or cactus out, goalpost, whatever. If it feels okay, you can look over your right shoulder. Go ahead and go legs out long. Interlace your hands around your left shin, and pull that left knee towards your left armpit, up, and then maybe out if that gets you a little bit deeper in the stretch. All good. Send this left knee over to the right side. Same thing as the other side, cactus. Forearms out long, look over your left shoulder. Finding our breath. Almost through. But we're not in a rush. Go ahead and come both feet, scoot them on in. And then we'll just go ahead and windshield wiper to the left, to the right, whatever's feeling okay. Great little warm up for the low back. Let's go ahead, we're going to squeeze ourselves into a tight little ball, so a little contrast with our Shavasana. So squeezing every muscle we have, pulling ourselves in tight, we're squeezing our toes, squeezing our arms, squeezing our legs, our face. Hold them for 3, 2, 1, let it all go, legs are long, arms are out, just let it fall on out. Natural cadence of your breath. Nice work. Shouts out to the replay squad. Just kind of taking a moment here. A little bit of movement, a little bit of stretching, a little bit of breathing. Body should feel a little bit different. Just 20 minutes or so. You want to chill in this little mini Shavasana, feel free. If you'd like to join me in a comfortable seat, we can do that as well. Thank you guys for tuning on in. I appreciate y'all. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Just getting it rolling. I don't really have. Oh, I'll be at the park tonight, so 5 p.m. If you want to get that group workout in, that's just donation based. So come and join me for that. If you want to throw me some money on Venmo, appreciate it. But have a great day, guys. Have a great start to your week. Appreciate you guys tuning on in. So bye, babe.
Bye.
All right, see you guys soon.